Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright, the content today, guys, is all about an NBC article that I read that basically is telling the left gun grab to kind of chill, kind of slow your brakes a little bit, because it's not going to work out the way you want it to. It's an amazing article. It's in the description box below, as always, for your review. But just to give you guys a little taste, the article's title is Biden's gun actions could have a positive, if limited, impact, experts say. Does that sound like a real strong argument, like we're going to get the guns like we want to? No, it isn't, because that's not what's going to happen right now. Where we're at is a really strong place. For example, we've got the filibuster that's holding. The House bills that are in the Senate, H.R. 8 and 1446, they're kind of stalled. Gun rights support is rising in national polls. State gun rights bills are passing across the board in multiple different states. The Senate Feinstein gun grab bill is DOA. They are forced to executive actions. Guys, the actions that we have done in partnership with the foundations that our founding fathers laid in the Constitution is holding them at bay. Put this in perspective. They've got the House, the Senate, and the White House, and we've relegated them to executive actions on the edge of the Second Amendment, to where they're nitpicking and trying to renegotiate terms and define terms so they can get a little bit more than they want. This is not where they want to be. And that is crucial, and understand where we're at. The fight is nowhere near over, but we are in a much better place than we think we are. And as soon as we realize that, we're going to take it on the offense, and we're going to push us over the goal line, guys. We're doing great. Keep it up. The next big objective we have to hit on is this guy for the ATF. Slim chance he passes Senate confirmation, but the way that we ensure that he doesn't is we contact our senators and make sure they know how we feel about this, because, be honest, guys, it's 50-50 split. One Democrat doesn't go along with it, he's not getting in. And that's a big deal, especially when you have Manchin and Sinema. Keeping it real. But let's keep them relegated and let's move forward. Oh, one more thought. Random thought. Did you guys know that Biden wants to ban ghost guns? And the way he wants to do it is he wants to classify ghost guns as a firearm because it can become a firearm. I'm curious when the announcement and executive orders are going to go in place for identifying a fetus as a human because it can become a human. Think that's going to come along? Nah, you guys can let me know. Alright, so let's get into this. Gun violence experts and advocates pushing for tighter firearms restrictions say that Biden's unilateral actions could lead to some reduction in gun violence, but that congressional action would be needed for substantial changes. A prospect that appears dim in the closely divided Congress. Okay, that's NBC. They're basically saying, guys, this is not going to work as well as you think it's going to. Let's keep going. And this is all about Congress, right? This is under congressional inaction. While Biden's actions could chip away at gun violence, experts say it won't decrease dramatically unless Congress closes gaps in existing law, such as the gun show loophole, which exempts private sellers from performing federally required background checks on buyers. That's the exact same thing as if you sell a car person to person or a house person to person. For sale by owner, they cannot regulate individual commerce between individuals on privately held assets. That's not something that they can do. So this whole gun show loophole thing doesn't exist. It's just private exchange of goods. It's like you sell an iPhone for $1,000 and they give you $1,000 and they get the iPhone. Same concept, okay? Now, there's still a long way to go, said Luis Claveras, a research professor at Teachers College Columbia University who studies gun violence and has written about mass shootings. What will really make a difference will be if he can get legislative measures enacted with the help of Congress. What he did today was strictly limited to what he can do from the White House and the executive branch. There's still a long way to go. This is someone who studies and writes about mass shootings, okay? There's still a long way to go. And what he's done what he can do. He's sent executive actions and requests to the ATF to look at potentially how they can redescribe and reinterpret some of the different laws that have been written by Congress, because Congress ain't budging. That is huge, guys. That's huge, okay? As in years past, the prospect of passing such legislation appears limited, requiring Democrats in the evenly split Senate to hold on to the support of all 50 members of the party and gain the backing of 10 Republicans. House Democrats are also grappling with an extremely slim margin to advance legislation. Translation? Guys, we are not as strong as we thought we were going to be right now. The House is even a real slim margin. We probably won't be able to do what you're trying to do. They are showing that they're strong, but their actions are showing that they're not as strong as they want you to think they are. And this is key. There is a hole in the armor. the emperor has no clothes, people, and I'm telling you, the sooner that we start acting like we are on the offense and we can keep pushing this together, you and I, we're going to make that difference, and they're never going to see it coming because we are so passionate about the Second Amendment, and it's something that's been given in our Constitution to us, and we will pass it on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field below. Until tomorrow, I'm Braden. See you later.